All right, we're back. And I said just in the previous part how this one rocket dude, how he doesn't think. You're challenging me to a battle? Huh? You're nuts, but you got guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password for the boss's room. They let a hick know the password. All right, and what is this? This is a hick with a level 19 Raticate. Are you serious, dude? He's got this one single level 19 Raticate, and you expect that you can be trusted? You can trust this guy with the passwords? He's like, and you have to actually talk to him a second time, or else you won't get the password. It's like, oh, I think it's Raticate Tail. All right, so he nearly forgets it himself. So, alright, so I got the full heal. Yeah, I'm stealing all their stuff, but oh, the ends justify the means. I mean, they're thieves anyway, so I'll just steal back from them. No, I don't really believe in that, but alright. But anyway, I'm stealing all their stuff, and let's see. I think that the other one with the password is right up here. Alright. I used to work for Sylph, but now I run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Okay, so back to the fanfic. Kenta works for the government, but how it turns out is in the future world, what happens is the Master Ball never went out to public. It was always an experiment that kept getting shut down over and over again every time somebody completed it, and they'd erase all the data because oh crap, you self-destruct on me. Well, who cares? I've got Entei. But Entei anyway, alright. Entei's learning Stomp. This is a pretty decent move. I mean, it's not as good as Strength, but it has a flinch side effect. So let's get rid of Fire Spin. I don't see me using that move ever. And Entei learned Stomp. Entei's physical abilities are a lot better than his flamethrowers, you might have guessed. So let's see. I'm gonna bring out Suicune just because he's the only one who's not at level 21 yet. Wreck its face. Okay, Ross, a mere tactical error cost me. Well, that and the fact that you're going up against the three legendary beasts of this region. Alright, do I know the password? Maybe, but no weakling's going to get it. Yeah, your enemies keep calling you weak, and then after you beat them, they respect you enough to give you the password and stuff. You know, that's Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to switch Entei out. Alright, whatever. Okay, Gloom. Okay, so Gloom is provides you special attack abilities, so here, I'll use Gust on you. There we go. Alright, stop, I'll tell you. The password for the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail. Alright, well I got two passwords now. So switch out into Alright, so like I said, the Master Ball project was one in my story that kept getting stopped and stopped and stopped every time somebody tried to start it again. Alright, protein. And eventually, what happened was Sylph Corporation was close to rediscovering it. Well, I guess that does nothing. All right. So, the government wanted to shut Sylph down because uh, eliminate you. Eliminate you. I must. I can't do Yoda. So the government used Sylph as an excuse, like, oh, they're the bad guys, so they would take over the Master Ball. But here's the thing that makes Kenta, the protagonist of my story, convinced that they're evil. What they do just prior is they put out this notice to all trainers that trainers are no longer allowed to use capture as many Pokemon as they want. They can't even have six in their party anymore. Now all trainers are limited to only two Pokemon. You knew you lost? I got wiped out in the last mission by a kid too. We were abducting Pokemon. The kid with red hair and mean-looking eyes just creamed me. Gee, I wonder who he could be talking about. Oops. Uh, Oh, good. I made a mistake that worked in my favor. TM46, I don't know what that one is. I guess we'll just find out when we look at them. Let's see. What the... Oh, you! Like, didn't I tell you that I was going to destroy Team Rocket? Tell me, who is the guy in the cape who used Dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all, so you already got your butt kicked. I don't care that I lost. Um, I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me I didn't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. And he pushes me and walks away. Boy, that kid has problems. His, his father must have not paid any attention to him or something. Alright, gonna go into the boss's room here, and it's just automatically doing stuff on its own now. What? Who are you? This is the office of our leader, Giovanni. Yep, this is Giovanni's personal office, dudes. If you were wondering, now you know. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, he's been in training, but we're certain he'll be back someday to assume command again. That's why we're standing guard, and I won't let anyone disturb this place. So, like, these events that are happening right now in the story, I draw back on them. Kenta, renegade. That's the word I was looking for before. Kenta is a renegade from the law whenever he leaves the army because the government says, all right, so you can only have 2 Pokemon now, and all the rest of your Pokemon go to us. So that we can, and this is the excuse they use, they say, so we can re-educate them to become wild Pokemon again, and reintroduce them to the wild. Yeah, right. I couldn't do a thing. Giovanni, please forgive me. Like, no, I can't let this affect me. I have to inform the others. Look, I never get tired of that joke. The guy, he's so upset he doesn't even watch where he's going, so he bangs right into the desk. Murkrow, the password is Heil Hitler. Okay, let's see. Is this computer saying it? Nope. All right. All right. So, so in the story, the government, yeah, there's no way that they could possibly want to use all these trained to obey human commands, super powerful Pokemon. Like, no, they just want to reintroduce them back into the wild again, where they belong. Right. Okay, but anyway, another special event's gonna get kicked off, so I'll hold off just a little bit longer. So, hold it right there. We can't have a brat like you on the loose. It's harmful to Team Rocket's pride, you see. However strong you may be, you can't take the both of us at the same time. Oh, really? Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed. And here comes, for a second time, Lance attacks another human being with his Dragonite. Can you imagine the lawsuits he'd face in today's world? Like, hey, don't be so selfish. Spread the fun around. That was freaking awesome. What, you had an accomplice? Where's your sense of honor? Says the people who are about to double team me together. As the interim boss or something, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. This is freaking cool, and I anticipate in Soul Silver you're actually going to have a double battle with Lance at your side against these Rocket dudes. And I mean, this is going to be so freaking sweet. I'm so looking forward to playing Soul Silver. I mean, my hopes are high, guys. You'd better not screw it up, Pokemon Company. I mean, what am I going to do if they do screw it up? My threats are so empty, but anyway. So, let's see. Back to the story. So, the government's taking all the trainers' Pokemon, except for 2, and they're saying, oh, and you can't use Uber Pokemon anymore either. So, if you happen to have a Dragonite or, like, a Rhyperior or something, you can no longer have it. Okay, Bubble Beam. I don't need that. Because I've got Surf. I mean, guys, and when playing Soul Silver, you should use Bubble Beam. You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. Yeah, like they'd let a child be an executive. This hideout is done for, but the broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll appreciate Team Rocket's power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Mwahahaha. That's it. We defeated all the Rockets here, but I'm concerned about the young guy battled in the process. Sorry, Matt. I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there's left to do is turn off that radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it, but we have to make all the electrode paint because I can't just use my Dragonite's Hyper Beam to utterly explode the machine. Alright, Matt, let's split the job. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and beat up these electrodes, and for those of you who like using self-destruct in battle, you'll find these electrodes useful, but personally, just knock them out one by one. They'll give you good speed experience. Now, we're running a little bit low on time, yet again. So, let's see, I'm just going to wipe out these last 2 real quick. And, actually, no, oh darn, you used self-destruct on me. Entei sure takes a lot of self-destructs to the face. Next time you see me, we'll be finishing off this last little bit of the hideout. and I'll continue on where I left off with my story. So, see you in a bit.